Good morning. This is Dr. Kim, and I'm going to make another video in my series I call New Testament Greek. And previously, I made two videos. One is about the Greek alphabet. The other one is about the 30 essential Greek words we find in the New Testament. So we try to practice, how to pronounce those essential words. In this series, I'm going to make another one. Now I'm going to focus on the Lord's Prayer that we find in Matthew's Gospel at chapter 6. So Jesus taught us to pray, how to pray. So by reading that Lord's Prayer, we can practice, a pronunciation of those words found in the Lord's Prayer. But at the same time, we want to try to translate even with limited knowledge of your Greek. So let me share my screen. So here you see Lord's Prayer in Greek. And Lord's Prayer we find in Matthew 6:9 through 13. So this is the whole text. It's pretty complex, right? It's hard to read, but don't worry. In the next slide, as you see here, I'm going to help you to pronounce each of these words. The first one here is Houtōs. I also transliterated all these Greek words here, Houtōs, right? So first of all, try to read and focus on the Greek word itself. If you have some hard time and difficulty, then you go to, transliteration line here. So this word, Houtōs, means therefore, Houtōs. You see a rough breathing mark? In my previous video, right, I explained to you whenever you see this rough breathing mark, not smooth, regular breathing mark, but this kind of a twisted breathing mark, which we call rough breathing mark. And then the vowel sound changes to H added sound. So instead of U, but this we pronounce hu. So Houtōs, therefore, prosukhesthe. Now this word is pretty long, right? But you can cut like pro, one syllable, and shu, another syllable, and kes, there. So prosukhesthe. Prosukhesthe means pray. And this one, hēmeis. You see here, upsilon and rub breathing mark, right? If you have a rub breathing mark, U sound changes to hu, so H sound added, so hu, and this is what? Mu, right? So hēmeis, this is you. So all together, repeat after me. Houtōs prosukhesthe hēmeis. One more time. Houtōs prosukhesthe hēmeis. This means, therefore, you pray like this or in this way. Once again, Houtōs prosukhesthe hēmeis. Jesus says, you pray like this. So what is the content of the prayer that Jesus taught us? So this is the very first part. So word by word, this is pater. Pater, this is capital uppercase of pi, right? So pi, alpha, and tau, like English T, A, epsilon. This is rho, not P, but rho, okay? So pater, so repeat after me, pater. And this one we saw earlier, hēmōn, hēmōn. This is eta, but rub breathing mark, because rub breathing mark, not eta, but he, hēmōn, ho. You see, it's an omicron, but also here we have a rub breathing mark. When you see rub breathing mark, this is not O, but pronounce it what? Ho. This is very important, ho. And tois, ouranō. So if you know, you see the long word, you can cut like by syllables. U, ra, noise, 3 syllables. U, ra, noise. Okay. So one more time, let me read it and you can repeat after me. Pater, hēmōn, hōentois, ouranōis. Repeat after me. Pater, hēmōn, hōentois, ouranōis. Pater, hēmōn, hōentois, ouranōis. Repeat after me. Pater, hēmōn, hōentois, ouranōis. So pater, hēmōn, our father. Pater, father, hēmōn, our father. Hōentois, who is in the ouranōis, is heaven. Okay. So our father who is in heaven. Now next one. This is a little longer one, but let me read first. Hagiasthetō to onoma su. Hagiasthetō to onoma su. Okay. So first one here. Ha. Why ha? Because it's alpha, but you see here rub breathing mark, right? You saw rub breathing mark. Instead of but you should sound ha. Ha. Gamma iota. Ha. Gi a. Right? Hagias. Hagiasthetō. So all together. Hagiasthetō. To onoma su. To onoma su. Which means Hagiasthetō, be hallowed. Be hallowed. To onoma su, your name. Onoma is a name. Okay? Su is yours. So your name be hallowed. Let your name be hallowed. So once more, repeat after me the whole piece here. Hagiasthetō to onoma su. Beautiful. Now go to next one. Repeat after me. Elthetō he Basileia su. Elthetō he Basileia su. Elthetō. Elthetō. He. Okay, rub breathing mark. If we don't have rub breathing mark, right, this is a sound. But because of rub breathing mark, we pronounce it he. He is a definite article. Basileia. Oh, this is a very important word we learned in the second video that I made for you. Basileia is what? Kingdom, right? Kingdom. Basileia. Basileia su, your kingdom. So Elthetō he Basileia su. Repeat after me. Elthetō he Basileia su. Beautiful. You did good job. What this means is Elthetō is let it come, right? Come. What is come? He Basileia su, your kingdom. So come your kingdom. Or may your kingdom come. Let your kingdom come. Now let's go to next one. Repeat after me. Genethetō to thelēma su. One more time. Genethetō to thelēma su. Genethetō. You can cut with syllables. Okay. Genethetō. So Genethetō. To. Now next one. Thelēma. Thelēma. 3 syllables, right? Thelēma. Thelēma su. Thelēma su is a your will. To thelēma su, your will. Genethetō, let it come, right? So hold this piece together. Repeat after me. Genethetō to thelēma su, which means your will, thelēma. Genethetō will come, will be done. Genethetō will be done, right? Will be done. So your will be done. Genethetō to thelēma su. Beautiful. You did good job. Let's continue. A little longer, but don't worry, okay? We can cut it by word. Horse, the first one. Repeat after me. Horse. Again here, rub breathing mark. So not os, this is omega, right? O sound and sigma, os. But because of rub breathing mark, you should always take note of this rub breathing mark, okay? So hos and ouranō. U, this is kind of two vowels together, but make one vowel sound. Not o, u, but u. Ouranō. Ouranō. And this is kappa, alpha, iota. Kai, epi, tes, and ges. So again, hos and ouranō. Kai, epi, tes, ges. So repeat after me. Hos and ouranō. Kai, epi, tes, ges. What this means, hos as, hos, this is a, which means as, in English as and ouranō, in the heaven. So as in the heaven, and kai is an and, okay, English and. Kai, epi is upon, preposition, upon or on. Tes, ges, ges is earth. So let your will be done, right? As in the heaven and also on the earth, as in the heaven and on earth. Now let's go to next one. So verse 11 here, okay. Listen first. Ton, arton, hēmōn, ton, Epiousios, hēmin, semeron. Okay, repeat after me word by word, okay? Ton, arton, hēmōn, ton, Epiousios, hēmin, semeron. Okay? So repeat after me. Ton, arton, hēmōn, ton, Epiousios, hēmin, semeron. What this means? Ton, arton, hēmōn is our bread. Ton, Epiousios for daily use. So our daily bread. This is a verb, imperative verb, give, hēmin, us. So give us our daily bread. When? Semeron is this day, what today? Semeron, today. Give us this day our daily bread. Repeat after me. Ton, arton, hēmōn, ton, Epiousios, hēmin, semeron. Give us this day our daily bread. Good prayer. Let's continue. Verse 12 here. Listen first. Kai, aphes, hēmin, ta, aphes, hēmōn. So repeat after me. Kai, aphes, hēmin, ta, aphes. This is a little long, right? Aphes, hēmōn. So hold together, repeat after me. Kai, aphes, hēmin, ta, aphes, hēmōn. Kai, aphes, hēmin, ta, aphes, hēmōn. What this means? Kai is end. Aphes is for, forgive. Hēmin is us. So aphes, hēmin, forgive us. Forgive us what? Ta, aphes, means debt, right? Hēmōn, our. So our debt. And forgive us our debt. Kai, aphes, hēmin, ta, aphes, hēmōn. And forgive us our debts. It's a good prayer. We need to pray like this. Let's continue. Listen. Hos, kai, hēmeis, aphēkamen, tois, aphes, hēmōn. So repeat one by one. Hos, because rub breathing mark. Hos, kai, hēmeis, aphēkamen, tois, aphes, hēmōn. Repeat after me. Hos, kai, hēmeis, aphēkamen, tois opheiletais hēmōn. One more time. Hos kai hēmeis aphekamen tois opheiletais hēmōn. What this means? Hos as, kai also. As we also hēmeis, we aphekamen forgive what? Tois opheiletais is our debtors. Hēmōn, our debtors. Okay? So opheiletais. So as we also forgive our debtors. As we also forgive our debtors. So one more time, repeat after me. Hos kai hēmeis aphekamen tois opheiletais hēmōn. Good. So far, so good. Now, two more. Verse 13. Listen. Kai me eisenenkēs hēmas. Eis peirasmon. Kai me is a negation. Me, do not. Okay. Me eisenenkēs. It's a little long, but don't worry. Eisenenkēs. Eisenenkēs. Right? Eisenenkēs hēmas. Eis peirasmon. Peirasmon, 3 syllables. Peirasmon. Hold together. Kai me eisenenkēs. Hēmas eis peirasmon. Kai and me, do not, eisenenkēs. This is imperative form of what? Lead, okay? Eisenenkēs. So do not, me eisenenkēs, do not lead hēmas, us. Eis peirasmon. Eis is preposition into what? Peirasmon is a temptation. So the meaning is, do not lead us into the temptation. That's good prayer. So one more time, repeat after me. Kai me eisenenkēs. Hēmas eis peirasmon. Good. So far, so good. The last two screen, but this is actually last part of verse 13 here. We just had. Now, continuing. Alla, rhysai, hēmas, apotu poneru. This is the last part of the Lord's Prayer. Alla. Repeat after me. Alla, alla, rhysai, rhysai. This is a raw, okay? It looks like a P, but this is not P, but what? Raw, R sound, right? Raw. Raw breathing mark, but this is still raw. Rhysai. Hēmas, raw breathing mark. Hēmas, apo. Tu. Poneru. Poneru, 3 syllables. Okay, so repeat after me. Alla, rhysai, hēmas, apo, tu, poneru. So all together. Alla, rhysai, hēmas, apo, tu, poneru. One more time. Alla, rhysai, hēmas, apo, tu, poneru. What this means? Alla, but. Alla is conjunction, but. Rhysai, deliver. Hēmas, us. Apo, from. Tu, of the poneru, the evil. Okay, the evil one. So, but deliver us from the evil one. This is the last part of the Lord's Prayer. The last screen is the whole things together. Okay, the Lord's Prayer. So let me read out for you. I read it slowly. Pater hēmon ho en tois ouranōs. Hagiasthetō to onoma su. Elthetō he Basileia su. Genethetō to thelēma su. Hos en ouranō kai epithes. Ton arton hēmon, ton Epiousin, toth hēmin semeron. Kai aphes hēmin ta opheilemata hēmon. Hos kai hēmeis aphekamen tois opheiletais hēmon. kai me eisenenkēs hēmas eis peirasmon. Alla rhysai hēmas apotu poneru. This is the end of my presentation. Hopefully, I believe you have learned the Lord's Prayer in Greek form. Isn't it interesting? So I hope you will learn more about the Greek text and grammar and vocabulary. Certainly, I believe you feel more comfortable than this. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.